Peace and blessings, collective. Welcome in, welcome in. New setting. I actually was sitting at my desk and had already shuffled for myself. So I have a spread in front of me. And this is not just a message for me, which is why you're in here with me, because I was reading from actually one of my first like tarot decks because it contains the meanings, but I'm still reading it intuitively. But this is the deck that I like to work with for myself just to kind of see what words come up with the cards themselves. But we're just reading the energy because this energy is so loud. It's giving the Hermit finds community. Like that's like if this were to be a storybook in front of me, whatever this isolation has been, it's I want to say over, but the reason I'm because it's the Hermit finds community, meaning you're no long. It's not like you're not the hermit anymore, but you are in community with people that allow you to hermit as needed. Like it's understood. There's no longer any tension around needing to take time for yourself. Like you're being allowed to show up in your full hermitedness, and there are people that admire you for it because they know that when you go into this solitude space, 1 2 3 on the time as I'm saying that you come out with gems, with things to share, with messages, with activations, with things that are the word that's coming to mind is contagious to others, but like in a good way. Like your vibe, your frequency raises when you're in that state 144 on the time. That everybody in your community knows that when you need to take time to recharge, that it's personal, and they don't take it personal. And then we have the Queen of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. It's like you are able to receive. Like what's bringing in this community is your openness, because originally, like in the Hermit energy, the Hermit is intentionally in solitude, but now you're ready to come out into the world from a receptive place. Like you're no longer skeptical is what's coming through. So maybe there was some sense of skepticism, which may have led to the hermit mode because that was the only place that you really felt safe was in your own energy. But now you're realizing that your perception is what shapes your experience. So when you are interacting with community, you know that you don't have to, like, anything that doesn't feel good to you, you can kind of just release. Like you've built this framework or method that works for you as a way for you to release energy, or maybe for it to never even attach to you to begin with. Like you know how to allow things to flow. That's what came through, is you're accepting things as they are. Excuse me. And when you accept things as they are, you allow them to shift naturally, and they shift along with your perspective. And the perspective that you gained while being in this solitude is that you have far more control over your experience than you realize. And most of that, if not all of that control, comes through your perception and your receptivity, which is why this Queen of Cups is out here, because you are in this receptive, feminine, intuitive energy. Like feminine as in the energy, not the gender. Like you have tapped into the flow of abundance where you allow it to be effortless. Like it can flow to and through you. Like you receive intuitive downloads, you no longer resist what you're receiving, you no longer like doubt what you're receiving. And with this Wheel of Fortune and the world, it's really giving that because you are now open to receiving in a way that you weren't before, that now the wheel is able to turn in your favor. And the way it's coming through is like the way that it's always desired to turn, but it couldn't fully reward you the way it wanted to. And when I'm saying it's like source, the universe, like whatever higher consciousness. And it's literally 144 on the time on my computer in front of me on August 4th. So fours are very significant, and 144 is very significant. Like you might identify as one of the 144,000. Maybe star seed energy, things of that nature. And that's like this community. Like you're aligning with community that speaks your language. Like they match your frequency. But yeah, Wheel of Fortune in the world, things are shifting, and the Hermit not only is finding community, but the Hermit is coming outside. They'll go back inside, but the Hermit is coming outside in a way that you're affecting other people positively. So even when you do go inside, your name is still being spoken outside. And then when you come back outside, it's like, hey, where you been? We missed you type vibes, you know? Uh, and then we have this Six of Cups and this Knight of Swords. So it's like there's swift communication. This is bravery, distractions. I hope that's not too loud, but that's literally a leaf blower. I might just go close my window. Hold on. Okay. Lighting. Hello. Can y'all see me? Can you see me? Okay. Yeah, this Six of Cups energy with this Knight of Swords. There's something, so this card, it was the words on this card that really sparked something for me, because I know that Six of Cups can be like nostalgia or like inner child vibes, but this specifically says influence of the past on the present. And it's like you're swiftly, like you're receiving downloads related to past experiences that are helping you navigate current experiences from this new perspective. I'm the screen saver on my Mac in front of me just switched to jellyfish, so that may be a synchronicity for someone. I know I heard jellyfish in a different context at some point today, and that's not something I commonly hear, and for me to be seeing them right now, it feels significant, so I feel called to share. 6:44 on the time as I'm saying that. But yeah, so jellyfish may be a synchronicity. But whatever this, like, this community, this interaction, because it could be, like, the community could be, like, you coming into a connection with multiple people that you're spending one-on-one time with. It may not necessarily be, like, where you find a group of people. It could be, but it feels like there is this, like, one-on-one vibe. It doesn't necessarily have to be more romantic, but it could be, because it's giving like soul tribe energy. So this is deep connection, and you're no longer projecting your past onto these present experiences, because like there's going to be some similarities, but now that you've integrated, like not taking things personally, because you know that you don't want anyone to take you and your solitude or your silence personally or negatively. You do the same thing for other people. So now when things arise, when you experience something that may have triggered you in the past to make you question someone's intentions or their like genuinity, is that the word? Maybe authenticity is just an easier word to say there. You know that it's not, like, you're no longer associating it with that past experience where maybe that person did have ill intentions, or even if their intentions weren't ill, like it affected you more negatively, especially because you really identified with it feeling personal. And not to say that it wasn't, but like sometimes it's the identification with it being personal that makes it hurt so much when it really was never personal to begin with. But yeah, so this Knight of Swords really feels like swift communication, swift transition, swift, like instantaneous understanding of integrated lessons, like things that you've experienced in the past that you're now able to see in a different light, which is also rewriting the past timeline, but also allowing you to show up in this new timeline and these new experiences in a new way, in a more responsive way, as opposed to reactive, which is like a theme that came out in yesterday's reading as well. It actually was just kind of a theme for me all day yesterday, was responding as opposed to reacting. But yeah, that's the energy I'm getting. And since I already had cards out, I am just going to pull an oracle message here from the Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle. And then I'm going to read the guidebook for that. Something to help ground, maybe definitely additional clarity and confirmation. But it feels like there's a call for like some grounding energy, because it may feel like things move really fast, especially with this Knight of Swords. It might feel like things are moving really quickly, but you are being asked to trust your intuition and your discernment, and you'll know if something feels off. 10:01 on the clock as I was saying that. So definitely like new beginning energy. Like these are fresh relationships. Like either you've already met these, like you just recently met these people, or you're preparing to meet these people. So, come on. One card if you can. Merkaba. Interesting. Romantic love on the bottom of the deck. I did say it could be romantic, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. But if that is something you are seeking, it's here for you. I will read, so I'm just going to read the card itself, but I'm going to read the book for this one. So, 39, Romantic Love. The frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience with and reflection of a conscious lover. Conscious. Keyword, conscious lover, like present. And then we have 32, Merkaba. The frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. So that's the visual on that. You may, I don't know, maybe want to take a screenshot. I know sometimes when I read the book, it like references the imagery itself as part of the activation. I opened, so that Merkaba is 32. I opened to 33, which is miracle. So it's giving, expect miracles. And it was 11:33 as I was saying that. So 32, Merkaba. The word Merkaba can be loosely translated as chariot. It refers to the human light body, the energy field around all humans that is generated by the quantum parts of our DNA. Therefore, this field is quantum as well. It is in this field that we communicate with our consciousness and where our Akashic records are stored. The human Akasha can be described as the total history of everything that a human being has experienced on planet Earth, held as energy in the etheric field around the human being. This energy field has the geometric shape of a star tetrahedron, which consists of two equally sized interlocking fields of tetrahedra or pyramids with a common center. Through the counterspinning of these fields while breathing in certain patterns, it is believed that we can change or move our perception of reality into other dimensions. It is why the Merkaba is believed to be the vehicle that allows us to travel through different times and dimensions. The upward tetrahedron of this activation refers to the masculine aspect. Its fiery color indicating power, presence, and direction. The light coming out of its corners refer to the capacity to direct energy and presence. The downward tetrahedron refers to the feminine aspect, deep, dark, and mysterious, with spirals that indicate the flowing nature of the feminine. When these two opposing forces come together in perfect union, the Merkaba activates its full potential. This process is outwardly expressed through our search and manifestation of a love relationship with another, and inwardly through the equally powerful love relationship with ourselves. Both hold the potential of supporting our external and infinite capacity to create our reality according to our consciousness. The arrowhead pattern refers to our ancient past as well as our alien and off planet connection to other realities. The water in the background indicates the emotional realm, the guidance system that helps us navigate through the world of energies in relation to our physical bodies. The green and turquoise indicate our heart based truth, and the surrounding square represents the physical world in which our reality is based. One more time for the visuals. And then, so it says, try this. Close your eyes and move your awareness away from your body. Can you feel the space around it? Now forget about your body. Forget that you have one. Think of no body, no thing, no place, and no time. Open your focus and allow your conscious mind to get out of the way. Linger in this place often and see how this is changing your perception in your daily life. Interesting. I did see the reference to it was 1444 as soon as I like closed the book and looked at the camera. Yeah, there are definitely major connections coming in because where it mentioned that this process is outwardly expressed through the search or and manifestation of a love relationship with another. Like this community that's coming in, like there is going to be so much love, be it romantic, platonic, or just like the love of like the eternal love, like the God essence of love. Like people are embodying love. The people that you are connecting with are embodying love. It feels like intentionally because you too are intentionally showing up and operating from the heart space. That's what it is. Like this is a community that is operating from the heart space. There are no ulterior motives. Like everybody desires the highest and best. Whew. And that is a beautiful energy that is changing the state of the energetic field, the energetic grid of Gaia, of Mother Earth. We're coming together. The like-minded souls are finding each other. But on that note, I am going to love and leave y'all here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for doing so. If you feel called to support in a deeper fashion, I do have a tip jar link in my description, but there's also the link there to book any personal readings if you are interested. But other than that, I am wishing you an abundant ascension, and I will see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Peace.